What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another day in my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the fastest way as a beginner to start a social media marketing agency and get some money flowing into your life immediately. First of all, if you're new here, please subscribe for more videos on social media marketing, entrepreneurial tips as you follow me on my journey to internet money. The things we'll be going over are kind of just what is social media marketing, quick overview in case you need a refresher or you haven't heard of it. Then what we actually need to start and get going, the bare minimum. This is all about kind of learning as you go and the quickest way to that startup success. Next we'll be talking about finding the right businesses, and then we'll be talking about how to get meetings and how to close clients and how to get them some simple results real quick. So first of all, what is social media marketing? Just real simple. Social media marketing is using social media, Facebook, Instagram, to grow the presence of a business online and acquire new customers for them and basically grow their brand, their online presence. A lot of people, if you're searching for like a restaurant to go to, you might see a bunch of different restaurants on Facebook. If you type in like restaurants in my city, and the ones with the most likes, the ones with the strongest online presence are the ones that are going to rise to the top. And more, that's the way people are looking for everything they do, for their restaurants, for their doctors, for their dentists, for their hair salons. And we need to make our business clients the top on that list to get them those results. So what do you really need to start? A laptop and a phone is all you really need. You don't even need a computer. When I first started, the laptop I had was so old that it didn't work with like Google Chrome. I couldn't use most standard marketing softwares that we use to get our clients results. And I went to the library every single morning and did my client work in the library in the morning because I wanted to make it happen until I had enough to buy a nice laptop. So it goes to show you, if there's a will, there is a way. And I know you guys will make it happen. And that's what this topic is about, making it happen quick. So you don't need to be an expert to start. You don't really have to know anything. Think about it. If we're taking this step by step, the first thing we need to do is get somebody on the phone and get a meeting with a business owner. The first thing you should go out there and learn isn't how to make a Facebook lead generation ad. The first thing you should learn and practice is how to get that first meeting so you can get your client, so you can then learn those things to get them results. Action is greater than learning. So I want you guys out there taking action and trying to make something happen rather than sitting. It feels really good. It feels like you're making progress when you're just sitting down there and learning all about Facebook ads, learning all about Instagram and growing businesses and how to be a social media marketer. But you're not until you actually have a business paying you to do their marketing for them. So that's what you should be focusing on right away. Having money, having a client paying you is better than being broke. And social media marketing, I think, is one of the quickest ways to just get that cash flow coming in because, like I said, you don't really need anything to start. You get paid before you do the work. So why spend all this time learning about what you need to do if you're not even getting paid to do it yet? Take your problems one at a time and learn as you earn. Right now, the first problem is getting your first client. So that's all you should be focused on, 110% of your effort on getting the first client. So next, what we're gonna talk about, getting that client. As some of you guys know, I took Ollie Chapman's social media marketing course. I would definitely recommend it. I have a video review that I did of it. If you want to learn more about that, I can link it over here. But some of my strategy is pretty similar to the content of that course. So the first step in quickly starting your social media marketing agency and getting cash flow going is finding the right kinds of businesses. And a lot of businesses, any business could use social media marketing, but the ones that you're gonna be able to find the quickest and get results for real quick are gonna be the kind I'm about to describe to you. So you wanna find a place that is a single location, because talking to the owner when you cold call them is key. That's what's gonna enable you to make a big list of places to call and fire through it in a super efficient and easy manner. So you want to find places that are kind of like small, kind of mom and pop family businesses that the owner probably works at. One other bonus tip I have about getting your agency going real quick is to take advantage of your network. Now, everyone knows different people and has different relationships and family friends, etc. I actually got my first client by meeting with one of my friend's dads who was a dentist, and that was my first client. I worked for my friend's dad, advertising his dental practice, and I'm still working with him to this day. So make sure when you're trying to find clients that fit that single location, business owner works there criteria, that you also leverage your own personal network and cast lines out there to people you already have rapport with, that already know you and like you, hopefully. The next thing necessary for getting your agency going real quick is to be able to get those meetings efficiently and quickly. And as you guys know, cold calling is my favorite way to do this. So cold calling is great because once you have that list of businesses that fit that criteria, you just have to sit down and call them. And it's a very efficient use of your time. You can know in 30 seconds whether or not they're interested in meeting with you at all. And the worst thing that can happen, even if you're scared, is that they just say no and you move on to the next one. I did do a video a couple days ago about getting over the fear of cold calling and the best way to kind of efficiently go through that list. So the first thing you want to do once you get a business owner on the phone is disarm them. Just kind of let them know you're not about to waste their time because you know they're busy. You're not going to be giving them a 40-minute sales pitch and convincing them to sign with your agency from a first impression phone call. The purpose of this call is to get a sit-down meeting with them. So you briefly let them know you're not going to waste their time. You kind of let them know what you can do, what you've been doing, helping local businesses grow their online presence and clients through social media marketing, and that you're looking to sign some more people. And then you'll just ask them, would you be open to sitting down and kind of discussing some ideas? And they're either going to say yes or no. And it's just kind of going to end there. And it's just a short, quick, friendly interaction. It's not like sometimes people will get mad at you for soliciting and will freak out, but that's the beauty of cold calling. You just, okay, thank you, have a good day, hang up and go on to the next one. And it's like nothing. It doesn't really matter. So once you got that meeting, the next thing you need to do is to close them in that meeting and convince them logically that it makes sense to invest in digital marketing, to invest in your services. In this meeting, what you want to communicate is that your service is worth the value that they're paying, that you're bringing them that you will bring them more income than they're spending on you. You need to communicate that value logically. And the easiest way to do that in the meeting, after you've kind of learned about the business, about where their problems are and why they invited you in, and just gone through some chit chat and learned a bit about them, then you're ready to literally just explain to them in the meeting how we are going to bring them results. So I'll usually like practice it beforehand, but I'll go into the Facebook ad manager, put in their address, show, it'll tell you how many people are in the radius of, 5 miles or whatever their business, and throw some simple targeting on there that you would use for an actual ad for them. But squeaky upstairs. But then it'll estimate for you on Facebook like how many clicks you'll get to the link, the reach, and you can use what you know about their business. Like for example, if it's a restaurant, if you've looked at their menu, you can kind of estimate what an average table brings them. Like entrees are $20. Usually people get a salad or whatever, so you can connect that. Like, so one redemption of this offer, right, is on average $50. So if 500 people are seeing your ad a day, if 10% of those people come in that month, 50 people, for a place whose average value of a customer for one visit is about $50, then 50 people, 50 times 50, it's like $2,500. And maybe half of those people come back again at some point, that's $3,000. It really takes just a little bit of digging into and learning about the business to know the potential that you could bring them, and you just have to communicate this in the meeting to them. The lifetime value of a customer for that business is something, well, first you should ask them. They should know, and is really one of the most valuable things you can use in the meeting to prove to them that this is going to be a good investment paying you. Another thing I like to throw out there is that $1,000 a month for, you know, my services are less than you're going to be paying for a full-time employee. So after you have convinced a business owner that you are a worthy investment in their business, now you have you have the money coming in. Now it's time to put all your efforts into learning how to actually bring them results. And the good news is that it's not that hard. I'll definitely have some videos coming out of step-by-step walk through Facebook ad creations. Maybe I'll even throw in some ads that I've made for my clients to help to teach you guys, because it really is simple. The first thing I would do to bring results to your new client is run engagement ads to their current posts so that their page gets more reach, more likes, more engagement, because that will boost their brands, just social media presence in general. And this is all Facebook we're talking about. And run ads for an offer. So this is something you're going to want to go over with the client. An important thing is making sure the offer is actually good. Is this offer something you would actually redeem if you were looking for like a sushi restaurant or whatever it is? So we know we can get that offer out to people, but is it a good offer that people will actually redeem is an important question that you need to go over with the business owner before you start advertising that offer for them. We've got posts, we've got an offer, and another little combo I like to do that really brings great results is a retargeting offer. So you can either throw a retargeting pixel on the website of the business. I'll make a video about that as well, and make it so anyone who's visited their website in the last 30 days, 100 days or whatever sees that ad on Facebook. So that's and those retargeting ads are cheap too. Another retargeting ad tip is to make a brand awareness ad. That's an option you can pick in the Facebook Ad Manager, and have it be a video about their business. Maybe they've got something like this already, or maybe this is something that you can make for them for an upsell. And then you can create a custom audience in Facebook of people who have viewed a certain percentage of that video. So a really hyper-targeted audience that you could advertise to that would probably be very likely to redeem an offer is an audience who has watched 25, 50% plus of that video. And that's something you can just go in Facebook and create and do. And it's little things like that, knowing how to work the system, that aren't hard, that are easy to learn for people like you and me, that business owners just don't take the time to do and don't realize they can do, and is why we can really be paid for this. So those were just some quick tips about starting up your social media marketing agency quickly and focusing on what matters, getting meetings, closing the clients on the meetings, and getting them some quick results. And focusing your time and energy on one of those things at a time, because when you don't have any money, when you're just starting out, that's all that matters, is getting cash flow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I mentioned a couple videos during this one. I can throw the links for those in the description if you want to check those out. If you like the video, toss a like on it. I would enjoy that. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.